What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? I told you over a month ago that MSNBC was engaging in all kinds of fuckery in order to suppress Muslim voices on their network. And would you look at that? They're canceling Mehdi Hasan Show. You think that's an accident? You think that's just because he's not getting viewers? No. As Semaphore reports, MSNBC is canceling outspoken opinion host Mehdi Hasan's weekend program and show on the streaming service Peacock. Two people familiar with the move, which MSNBC privately announced to staff Thursday morning, told Semaphore that Hasan will become an on-camera analyst and fill-in host. The network plans to expand host Ayman Mohyeddin's weekend program to 2 hours and replace Hasan's show. Over the past several years, Hasan became a cult favorite online for his tough interview style and impassioned monologue, but these never translated to rating successes on the weekends or during fill-in appearances on primetime shows. Bullshit. A lot of MSNBC shows, especially their weekend shows, have low ratings and they don't cancel them. I'm sorry. You think people were watching Alicia Menendez? Like, get the fuck out of here. She's got 3 viewers and one of them is her dad who's been indicted. They're only trying to cover their ass by extending Ayman Mohyeddin's show because they know that people are going to be like, you know what, there's a lot happening right now. We don't already have a lot of Muslim voices, so why are you canceling Mehdi Hasan's show? And they're putting Ayman Mohyeddin there so they could go, no, we've covered our ass. We're not Islamophobic. Ayman Mohyeddin is Muslim. It's total horseshit because not only is Mehdi Hasan a very important voice for Muslims and Arab, but he is also an excellent and very talented commentator and interviewer. Mehdi Hasan probably partially got canceled because he constantly puts them to shame. Other hosts, other network, other journalists, other interviewers. Mehdi Hasan's interview style is what all journalists should do, is what all reporters and commentators should do, but they don't. Because in this country, journalists and reporters serve power. They act as stenographers to power instead of holding them accountable. As this article even mentions, he has a cult following because people love Mehdi Hasan. They find it refreshing to see somebody on the news that actually does their fucking job. Because what we have in this country is access journalism. Every time you see somebody in American media interviewing someone, it's always ass kissing. It's always, we gotta make sure we don't upset them so we can get them back on our show. And Mehdi Hasan comes out there like a fucking bulldozer and just crushes every interview. And they don't like that. They don't like that. People in power do not like that. A lot of people don't know this, but Cenk Uygur, who is currently running for president right now and is the host and founder of the Young Turks, used to work for MSNBC. And they got rid of him because he was criticizing Democrats too much. He was criticizing the Obama administration. He was tough, very tough, like Mehdi Hasan in his interviews. So they got rid of him and they replaced him with someone much more establishment friendly in Al Sharpton. This is an attack on journalism. This is an attack on the truth. This is an attack on good reporting. What this is also meant to do is send a chilling warning to other reporters and other journalists. Don't you dare question power the way Mehdi Hasan did. Otherwise, you're going to get canned. They did the same thing to Tiffany Cross. They canned her because they got uncomfortable with her questioning things. This is meant to send a chilling warning. And it's also totally Islamophobic, because we already don't have barely any representation for Muslims and Arab people on the news as it fucking is. And Mehdi Hasan was speaking up for that perspective in a time and in a climate where all we're seeing is pro-Israeli government propaganda. MSNBC is a joke. Like all corporate media, they're a joke. And they had a very small amount of good journalists. And every time they get one, they're like, oh wait, no, we remembered that we're insane fucking corporate hacks that just serve power. If you're actually going to be a journalist on here, I'm going to need you to go. Just another reminder that corporate media is trash. Just understand the trick that MSNBC and corporate media play. They pretend like they really care about having diversity in their newsrooms, but they fucking don't. They try to create that illusion by just having diverse faces on their network, but when anyone has a diverse voice that is a person of color, they fucking can them, just like they did with Mehdi Hasan, just like they did with Tiffany Cross. They think that you're not going to notice. They are there to serve power, to serve politicians, and to serve capital and their corporate shareholders. The end.